Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's a finale-ish.
Yeah,
It's a finale recording session.
final episodes. Brief review.
Hi.
We have a trial about to happen.
Yeah.
It's the same trial that happened last time, except it's not at all.
Lit.
I'm
not gonna be helpful. I'm just setting up the timer.
A few points that I thought about since last time. So Mukuro Ikusaba,
The 16th student.
the one they call the ultimate despair. I believe she. Okay, let me start this way. Actually,
Yes.
I don't think we've met Junko.
Okay.
I think the Junko we met at the beginning was Mukuro, as is evidenced by the similar measurements. And Mukuro's body, it said, had
Multiple wounds.
wounds. That's the term I was
knew where
looking
you were
for.
going with
Multiple
that.
wounds.
Word up.
I think those could be the impalements that happened when she tried to attack Monokuma, which also happened because battle instincts would kick in. I feel like for a fight would kick in for a soldier a lot more than a fashionista.
Word up.
It's also a factor. I had a few other things that I thought about, but I don't remember what they were off the top of my head.
They'll come
So
up during
let's
the
open our
trial,
handbook
probably.
so I can look at some truth bullets real quick.
Yeah. Monokuma file is the
Place to
same.
check, we're done. Control room. Don't know why that's a truth bullet. The tarp?
The tarp that was wrapped
That's
in her body.
Right. The body that is Mukuro's was Mukuro's when we found it and the head blew up and all that. But it was dead before then because it died at the beginning and it was just kept in the biolab, which might be why the tarp was there. Like that specific kind of tarp was used to cover it.
Yeah.
Which is potential. Mukuro did not have a blank. Cool.
You can click on it to read more.
I know. Mukuro did not have a single scar wound when she came. That was also.
Yeah.
She had that.
Corpse matched his characteristics.
Yeah. Ultimate Despair.
Despair is a group, not a person.
You go about the single worst event. Do we even find out what that is? It's like
yes,
okay.
I'll tell you that much.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hidden room present.
Now, will you like it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Well,
but...
it's probably gonna be sad. Go ahead. All right, whatever. Let's go to the trial.
Okay.
Set our skills.
I don't think you have any new skills.
I haven't done free time events with anybody relevant
since
other
the
than
last
Toko.
trial. Oh my gosh.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a
Wait, is he not in his
rule.
throne?
He's joining us. He said that at the. I think he said that last time. He's like, I'm gonna join you this time.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Does that include...
You just ready? You just...
Oh, I'm pumped. Does that include if Monokuma loses?
That's what he's saying.
Awesome.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
All right.
Woo!
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Except for like when you do.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all
When I
out to
played the
get
game, I was
me.
like, oh my gosh, he got something. He
I was
did
like,
it right.
he's on to something
And
for
then
once.
no, he
I'm
just...
right, aren't I? I knew it!
Are you?
Alright, so I'm gonna say the mastermind is indeed one person. The Ultimate Despair is not, but the mastermind... Oh gosh, okay, the group photo was everybody except Makoto in the school together. Headmaster's e-handbook didn't have information.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm
Oh
right!
really? What is it?
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm
Oh, that's
sure
why
of
they
it.
were all quiet.
I
Because they
have
were all
evidence of
scared
my
of
own.
you.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense.
Gotta be this one.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
I'm gonna shoot. What's the shoot button?
Oh, good job. Good job. We're off to a start. There's no doubt.
What? Yeah.
have all
Up until
new
the end,
evidence.
We're good. You got the slowdown button right.
Yep.
Evidence that proves every.
What? This doesn't make any sense.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
here
some
we
of
go,
the shots
here we
get
go,
a
here we
bit.
go.
Three of
Bam,
us
bam,
each have
bam.
that kind of evidence.
Some of the shots get a little bit intense during this one, but
Oh, I'm ready to absorb too. I was thinking about that. I was like, I gotta remember
It's not
that's an
just
option.
you three.
it's true.
I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, not this one.
This group photo.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Makoto's gonna be sitting in the chair, just like chilling in front of
Wait,
Chihiro.
but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
Get ready.
She's
Art.
see?
Oh?
I'm the only one not in it.
Oh, I love this.
My girl.
There's so many things happening here that
I
I'm a
love
big
you,
fan of.
Sayaka.
I like Sayaka.
I think my favorite on this one is
I
Sakura.
do like Sakura. I do like Celeste in the back, and
Just like I'm not vibing.
and Mukuro not chilling. Toko's just chilling in the back too. This is a good one.
Yes.
Kyoko's also noteworthy.
I figured as much. In which case,
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
I'm sure.
look at my girl. I love her. I love her so much. I love her.
I like Genocide Jack is present in this one.
Yeah. Leon
there's
gets a
a
freak
lot.
out.
Yeah, Leon is not. What is Junko doing?
Talking?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought you were just like, I'm not taking a picture. Mondo's hair is also good.
Sakura's
Donuts.
ready to plow Hifumi into the wall again. Just.
Gonna say everybody's ready to plow Hina.
I love Sayaka. She's so cute.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
What?
Secret
No.
or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture.
Oh gosh, I kicked the table. I'm
You're
sorry.
the ones trying to trick
Fine.
me.
I'm just gonna double check real
So
quick.
the whole
We look
purpose
gorgeous. What do
behind
you have to
these
check?
photos
I have
is
to
to
check
get us
this.
questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Boom.
Well, that'll be problematic throughout. It's fine.
Just keep it here.
It's the finale. I don't care.
Oh well.
I laid a trap?
No, you laid a tarp.
How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. It's
Which
up his
photo?
butt.
There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown.
In the group photos. And that person is
Monokuma.
I mean, he's not in the photos. You're not
Ones
wrong.
who got the photos.
I got
Toko's
it.
in all of them. I know that for a
In each
fact.
case, the only one not in the picture is the person who
It's a
received
weird
it.
sound effect.
What? Wait. Shh.
Yeah, it just came after.
So,
It was kind of
in the
delayed.
picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
Wait, where's Toko's picture?
Toko,
In the picture
I
Hina
don't
got,
believe got
she's
one.
the only one missing.
Toko and Kyogo never claimed to have one, and Toko, I think, was Genocide Jack
And
at
in
that
the
point.
picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
So you all took pictures of each other.
As
What's
long
the
as we're
big deal?
talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Get ready.
What's this one? Oh? Hifumi. What is that? Wait, no!
In other words,
I just noticed the
each of us
fish.
a group
You'll get another
photo
Show the
in
fish.
which
You'll
that
get another
person
chance. That's
believes
good, don't worry.
Saw a picture. You just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Yeah, they specifically are like,
Figured it
No more.
out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
but you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us.
Definitely.
There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Byakuya's picture.
Oh, hold on, let's take a second. Let's
take a
a
second.
second.
Look at my girl.
I'll let you
Front and
edit and
She's
zoom
beautiful.
wherever you want.
Yes.
I do like the fish.
The fish is great. Hifumi's great. Chihiro's in the pool, which is better than he said during the Mondo. Oh boy,
Oh yeah.
I didn't even register that one.
Mukuro doesn't have the same swimsuit.
Is
Presumably-
Byakuya? Oh, Byakuya's not in the picture, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Toko is freaking out as usual.
Hina's picture.
But we're specifically looking for something unusual in every picture.
Oh, right.
Hiro's picture. Wait, I know what's wrong.
We can't see Junko in any of them.
Sayaka's in it. She's dead.
Can't
And
see-
mine.
I thought it was just a
There's
coincidence.
something strange about all of them. Something.
Dang.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
No.
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
No.
Don't
Every
get me
time
wrong.
Hiro says he's sure
I
of
don't
something,
remember
we
taking this
immediately know it's
picture
wrong.
Makoto's always like,
But
Is that
who are
really
you?
enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Oh, hey, babe.
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake.
It's because you had amnesia.
There might be some other reason, some terrible
Because
reason.
you forgot everything.
An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason.
A deadly
A
reason.
deadly reason, yeah. Time to spell words.
Hangman's Gambit. Let's go. This is my favorite one.
yeah, well,
That
that won't last through the series, trust me.
is it actually amnesia? I said amnesia. Give me an M. Thank you.
Give me
Come on, give me an
E.
Next one. Boom.
That's an M. Where's the E?
There's no E's.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. There's an E. There's a lot of A's happening.
Oh my gosh.
This is the longest one. I take back what I said.
Oh, bro, this minigame gets so much worse. They
Amnesia.
keep it, but they
No, I
alter it in
understand.
every game, and it gets so much worse. It gets
Amnesia.
so bad.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our
I'm
memories.
cracking my knuckles on
That
camera.
could explain.
I mean,
couldn't
it's better
it?
than
Oh,
yawning.
I get it. So we
I'm
all
freaking
just
tired.
lost our
I'm
memories
awake.
at the
I'm
same
not.
time
I slept
and
like
forgot about
4
the photo.
hours, 5 hours last
That's it.
night.
You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories. That's just crazy.
She crying already? Babe, you got a long trial ahead of you.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna
And
do?
there's another way to prove it besides those pictures.
Just ask them. What do you remember before school?
None of them remember any. That's the thing.
Exactly. So you lost your memory. Case closed. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Interview DVD. Looks pretty big to me.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No you don't. No you don't. No you don't. No you don't. That was the wrong bullet.
I was like just gonna let it ride out.
It's totally stupid. Obviously.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hero.
Okay. Yeah.
Something about lost memories.
I promise you, ever since I got to this school, I remember
Bam, bam,
everything
bam.
that's happened.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
Coconut.
No, that's wrong.
Oh.
Sorry, wa chigao,
Those
yo.
photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent,
Yes,
are
Toko,
you?
I'm gonna show you porn.
No, it's nothing like
Do you
that.
remember filming this joke?
It's
Do you
a
remember
video
her?
of all
I
of
remember
us
her.
being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
Poor Kyoko's gotta watch this.
When you say all
She already
of
watched it.
Her
mean-
super dead dad gotta.
Hey, Kyoko, remember your dead dad?
All of us.
The one who's been
Including you.
reduced.
Boom.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Convenient that we have TVs in this room.
Yeah, have those always been there?
I don't
The
think
headmaster
so. Dope.
did, in fact, interview
Maybe they
you.
were. Maybe it's like implied they watched the executions on those. I don't know.
No, the executions, they showed him in person.
Leon's, they were just
Leon.
there at the batting cage, but...
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember.
That's
you expect
literally
me to
what it's
believe all
about.
this? That I lost my memory somehow?
This isn't about me remembering, this is about my memory.
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the
they don't
same
even
question.
watch it.
He asked us if we
Yeah.
could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes.
That was all I
could
said. I
spend
said
the rest of my
yes.
life at this school.
That was his only voice line during the
Why?
DVD was him
Why
going,
did you say
Yes.
yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a
Hey,
thing.
calm down, Makoto, back
The
off.
same
Oh my
goes
gosh.
for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
No,
It
Mom.
doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You right.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd,
Thanks.
but
thanks,
it's
hero.
the truth. There's nothing we can do
I still
about
stand
it.
by the fact that I kind of wish, like, it had been him instead of, like,
Chapter 3, replace him with Taka.
Taka or-
Leave Taka here. I love
Indeed.
it. That's my one thing. That would make this game so much better.
yeah.
You all totally lost your memory at the same time.
And if I could have survived, but like, you know, it was fine.
Making my
It works
head
for plot
hurt.
purposes, but I
This
love it.
isn't like some
Could
normal
replace
kind
him
of
with the
memory
operator, too.
loss.
I mean, that would save me some trouble.
You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
That doesn't make sense.
Oopsie, you figured that part
Okay,
out
every time
too,
it cuts
huh?
to Monokuma, the back of Hiro's jacket kind of looks like his leg, and I picture he's just like
Oh,
standing
just
with
like
one leg against
kick line.
Hiro. Just like
course.
real spread
There's
out.
no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal
Oh,
our
I'm
memories?
sorry.
How?
I'm doing my best.
Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it
a
happened
good
doesn't
point.
matter
Way to
right
hand
now.
wave game, though. I appreciate the game being like, it's sci-fi, don't worry about it.
Yeah, like that is a
What
very good.
matters is figuring out what memories you
Danganronpa's
took
pretty good
from
about
us.
being like, this
That's
isn't
what you're
important, so
trying
we're not
say,
going to talk
right?
about it, that's all.
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
It's so you didn't remember anything.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Whose motive?
The original
the
motive.
you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose.
Can I just pick people? It's Junko. It's Junko.
Junko. It's Junko.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever in front
Monica
of
control
you.
room, the profile, headmaster's the handbook. Gotcha. Control room.
So who did it? Who killed her?
It was your mom!
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
He's just like, what? It just like
That much I'm
explodes
sure of.
on the spot.
When you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
They have to be here somewhere.
Ooh, I know where.
What does make me so sure?
Thanks.
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
No, babe, that's not right.
His mastermind's always
Was I supposed to
brought
shoot
up
that?
in background.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's done.
I'm positive there's somewhere in this school. There's no way they could have controlled that machine.
The one that's located
So
in the
who did it?
control
Who
room.
killed her?
Monochroma
Whoever
control
did it is the
room.
same one who that much I'm.
When you think, is the mastermind really?
Of course, they have to be here
Oh,
somewhere.
that's not a lie, though.
What
That's
makes
not
you
a lie.
so sure?
So I do gotta shoot down Togo's.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta take
Listen,
her
babe,
down.
listen, babe, nothing
There's
personal.
no way the mastermind is
Take
the
her
mastermind
down.
is-
But this is a little naive. Can we agree?
Take her out. No, I did not talk to you. Company that I use for a search engine.
There's no question that the
I
mastermind.
can't
is
say it out loud or my
somewhere
phone
within
will
the
freak out every time.
It's
How
fine.
do you
Everybody
know?
can know that you.
Did you find some evidence or
Being
something?
Alexa.
In the
Chihiro.
back of the data center, I
That's
found
another
a
reason I
panel
can't
that
get an
controls
Alexa.
Monokuma.
I don't like it in general, but it's risky when you stream because people can command Alexa to
Oh
do
yeah.
things through your
You're like
stream.
Alexa, what's my current location?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
The mastermind
Well, we
must
just did
have
it to
been
everyone
using
else.
that to control him all this time.
Alexa,
Alexa.
read and record my social security number.
No. Alexa. Play Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
Oh, that's a good meme. That's a good one. You got him good.
I got him so good,
All
Daniel.
of our viewers
The
who are listening to this
mastermind
out
has
loud,
been
loud enough
inside
for their
the
Alexas to
school all
respond.
along.
You never
There's
know.
an arrow in my neck, but we're gonna ignore that.
That's fine. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
Can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Do you remember this line? Do you remember?
Oh
Are
my
you ready?
gosh.
Do you remember this line?
It's been a hot minute. Sure,
Do you
I
remember
told you
this
this, but
line?
killing game, only students came in the
So
school.
if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
Mukuro
How'd they
Ikusaba, the
manage to
16th
survive all of
student,
this?
the one they call the ultimate despair. I forgot lying hidden somewhere in this school. Watch out for her.
So we're the only ones here?
No, there's also Mukuro
I'm not the
Ikusaba.
mastermind.
Well, it's not me. I blame Makoto.
Thanks, Toko.
I don't blame you.
What?
Why me?
Makoto.
Guys, it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That's true.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself,
What if they all just
right?
vote for you right now and the game ends?
That's it.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down.
Everyone,
There's
shut
no
up.
reason to
Stop
panic.
being so dumb for 2 minutes.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
I know who killed
That's a
Mukuro.
good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Thanks for taking my side.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
The wounds.
If you want something to talk
The
about, I
wounds,
think
the
there might
bones.
be one. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, she hit the back of her head when she fell
No,
after she was dead.
That isn't actually what killed her.
Maybe, I don't know
Wouldn't
if that's...
you agree?
Yeah.
Mukuro's
Must have
actual
been.
cause of death must have been the blow to her head.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
And nobody thought to look at what they were? Like her head
The
exploded.
body exploded. The whole body was exploded. You just had some legs. That was about it.
Yeah, instead of wounds covering her body. Nobody even thought to look
Okay, but-
under the thing to be like, maybe she's like sawed in half or something. Like, they
Now,
had no
hold
way of
on
knowing.
a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were
At
old.
least several days old.
It
They
made
were
it
old, like
pretty
my
clear.
dad.
Those wounds
I
were
don't know
made
why
at
that-
least a
sorry.
few
Unlike
days ago.
Yoko's.
So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
I don't know, Miss Detective, was she?
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
No, that's wrong!
How
I
do
have
you know
evidence
that?
against that.
Isn't it
Let me shoot it
obvious?
down.
She was the ultimate soldier,
It's like the
right?
one thing you
So that
actually
means-
looked at in the evidence, and I was like, I'm glad he did, because he wasn't gonna remember that, I don't think.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
Thank you, Toko.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before
I just
you
6
deny
chapters
me.
of this, and you're still like, yeah, I love her.
I just had to commit.
Alright, fair enough.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place?
She's cute when she's just being shy, but when she's being
Toko.
everything else is not as cute, I'll admit.
Fair enough.
Group photo. Oh gosh, her profile, right? Like it's.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
I'll listen to it first, I guess.
Are you finished?
Are you done?
Shut up,
You
Kyoko.
didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimsy. You made me go all cutesy.
Not the word.
Don't
No,
worry,
she didn't.
There wasn't anything cute about
I
it.
think I'm way cuter. I don't know who said that, but I love that.
It was Byakuya.
It was Monokuma.
Well, okay. I'll shoot it down this time.
Mukuro was
I'm kind of
the
glad I didn't shoot it down then, though.
She must
No,
have
there
been
is
in
merit to going
100
through them
different
all
battles.
once, just because, especially in future games.
It's just if
you-
I'm gonna have to absorb something, then I have to go through it at least 3
Fair.
times, and it's like.
No,
Shut up, Toko!
That's just his energy.
I don't love it. If just once they
No.
change what he
Mukuro
says.
didn't suffer those wounds in battle.
Literally no one asked!
Shut up, you creep!
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much.
There was nothing cute about it.
Hero's like,
the time she spent
Kyoko's a
in battle after
ghost, and
battle
Makoto's just
with
like,
the
What the freak, Hero?
When she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
She's so. Why couldn't like? I don't know. Why couldn't Mukuro have looked more like
Mukuro.
another student? Like I could not look at her the whole game, you know?
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro
Anyway.
suffered all those
Anyway.
wounds after, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Oh, I
When
can think of
examining
one.
her body,
Maybe she died
I
from
found that her stomach
getting
and head
eaten.
wounds came after she was already dead.
Okay, but what killed her then? What other wounds were there, Miss Detective, who
Unless
actually looked
anyone
at the
has
body?
any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Nice ultimate.
Nice.
Oh, that's a lot of wounds.
Nice.
That's a lot.
They're not
of
even
wounds.
subtle
killed
about
her.
where the wounds are either. They're just like, look.
It's everywhere, yeah.
Then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
We know exactly
That's
how
exactly
long.
what it means.
Several days.
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
Boom.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What did happen last night? That's still last night? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You
so
said
they
you
woke
were
up,
attacked in your room.
they found the body,
had
they
the
went to the
investigation,
trial.
Did the trial.
That wasn't last night, but Makoto was asleep for like 3 times in the basement.
Was he? Well, we don't know how long he was asleep for.
Oh, yeah, no, they didn't. I guess it was the same day, and he was just like,
I'm so hungry, I'm
Mukuro
gonna
had already
die,
been
I'm
dead for several
starving.
days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else.
Probably the
It was
master.
the headmaster. Kill
Oh,
him. That's
you
pretty
attacked
rude.
So I killed him and put him in a
True
box.
mastermind.
Sorry, I didn't know he'd already said it. I was talking over it.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong.
It's not
It
Mukuro.
wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here
You
listening.
and me both, bro.
I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I
No,
mean,
but I saw your
that's the
stubby
whole
little bear
point of a
paws holding the
mask.
knife.
The true identity
I wish
of
it
the
was just
masked
Monokuma that was, like,
attacker
standing
is
over your
Mukuro
bed with a knife.
Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro was the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face.
Because there weren't any nails on the hands. Or scars.
Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, it should be obvious.
Then just say it out loud, for goodness sake.
Just give us a multiple choice.
Please, those are my favorites. Alright, absorb time.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who is under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusama.
I'm shooting that down with whatever
You're
ray.
wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
Yes.
Or the left hand?
It's the right hand.
Maybe the right foot?
I like this, though.
Or perhaps the left foot?
This is cute.
Or could it be the hips?
No, the hips don't lie.
This trial's fun in what it does with the...
You never
like,
saw
voice
their
it is the right
face,
hand, right?
So
Yes.
you can't have any idea who
the
was
knife was
under
in that?
mask.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now.
No, that's wrong!
You're hitting the white noise.
I have to absorb it again.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
We'll fast forward.
There's another.
Now,
Forget another white noise is gonna come up.
Ikusama.
Yeah. Helping you out there.
Thank you.
No, shut up, Monokuma!
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who
I'm
attacked
sorry,
me.
I'm trying not to. Trials always get this out of us though, because we're
And there
not
was
talking.
no
So,
such
like-
tattoo.
It's engaging, but it's also so boring.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else,
Getting back
right?
into a corner?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you, but what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh, no
Kyo's
snappy
just like, oh my
comeback.
gosh.
Did I score
I'm gonna
a
stop drinking.
bullseye?
I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom like 15 times
You
if I keep
insist.
drinking this
I
quickly.
don't mind showing you.
Oh, your
Show
hands.
me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything,
This selfie I took with me and the masked assailant.
Kyoko just dropped her pants. It was weird.
She's a boy. Oh.
Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands.
And then she, took one and, slapped Monokuma with it. I don't know why. Without
slap
thinking.
you with the back of my gauntlet.
I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
It just kind of looks like she's been in the bath too long.
I mean,
If it
they're
means we get
dark.
another step closer to
Yeah.
unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
Doesn't really bother me.
It doesn't.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, they weren't nearly
No.
as hot.
Not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Aww.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of
I think
yours.
that line also furthers my theory that it's Junko. It's like, ew, gross scars.
Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Hope.
Did
Not at
somebody
all.
say
You
hope?
can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's
No, there were
death are
wounds.
totally unknown.
Many wounds several days ago.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
It wasn't this morning, it was like 8 weeks
On the
ago.
contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're
not been
going
one
to
day.
tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard,
Let's flash back
you
to that
have
one
nothing
line
to
about
worry
16
about.
students.
Don't you dare.
I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died,
Or not.
who knows how much time went by before we found her, right?
Several
Did the
days.
culprit stash her somewhere?
The biolab.
She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time.
Where all the
could she?
bodies are.
If she was,
Which is why there was a
she
missing
would have
light.
been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
There's 9
Big
lights
brain,
lit
big
up.
brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else.
The kitchen.
The pool.
I got it!
It was in my closet.
Mukuro's body was
It was in my
probably
bathroom.
kept hidden in the
Sayaka's still
bio
there.
lab.
Bio
I kiss her
lab?
goodnight every night.
You
No,
mean
okay,
on the
sorry.
floor?
Sorry. Whew. Oh, it was a little far. A little too far. My
That's
bad.
right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Not
And you're
preserved
also
enough to not be
saying the
dead.
body was
but-
moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have...
Yo, that's the tarp.
The proof that shows the body
that's
was
the tarp.
carried from the...
It's the tarp. It's the tarp.
You've never seen anyone so excited for a tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something.
It came from the
I noticed
biolab.
that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Thanks, Emo.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Because there was a blue circle on it when I was
Makoto's
investigating.
nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from
He's
the
like, I'm gonna
biolab.
ignore
Hey.
Byakuya, but you still hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
I built a little fort with them.
So
They
when
could have
the
moved so
killer
many
moved
bodies.
the
Who
body
knows
to
where
the
they all
garden,
are
They
by
probably
now?
moved
they must
Hifumi's
have grabbed
body.
the tarp to
With
wrap
all
it
of
in.
the tarps.
Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers and put the code on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
I want to point out that if all of the bodies are being stored in the morgue, Celeste shouldn't have one if she burned up.
Well, no, she got hit by a fire truck, remember?
That is true.
Also,
just a
again,
wild
butter.
guess.
Yeah.
Butter.
What's the problem? It's supposed to be refrigerated.
Oh my
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence.
Can't believe it's
I
not
was
Mondo.
simply explaining what I think happened.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of
Yeah,
memes and
there's a
You
lot of
seem
memes
to
about
be
that,
getting
but it's pretty
worked
great.
up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't
Trying
it?
so hard.
You talking about unmasking the
Wake up.
mastermind?
Unmasking the Maskermind?
You see, the biolab contained an
Content.
inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab.
Oh.
Could you be talking
Oh.
about...
La, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
This is what Leon did when we had to go into the dance battle.
Stupid!
Such
Oh
a
well,
child.
just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about?
My favorite One Direction song.
Your family.
What?
What?
Were they in the biolab too?
Don't tell me you
It's
forgot
Mukuro.
about that
Hi,
video
Komaru.
message.
You'll be cute in a couple games, don't worry.
Oh.
I mean, you are, but you're a child.
Different
What
kind.
do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
It doesn't matter. That was a while ago.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister.
I love Hina just like,
Think has happened to your family?
I missed it. Oh.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
It doesn't matter right now. That was like the first trial.
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
I'm not upset!
You're the one who's upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me.
Might have been really loud.
that's fine.
He's just saying that because he knows we're getting the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him
with it. Let's slam Monokuma.
The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers don't just match up.
Okay, it's the thing. It's
time for.
Wait, are we really doing this?
Dance battle.
All right.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you
Don't forget you can walk on them more than
I realized that.
Impossible!
And you have to charge bullets up.
What? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
This shouldn't be working. Oh gosh.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
You also have your superpower.
Are you sure?
I gotta reload
Do it in time.
I gotta it's gonna take the same amount of time.
I mean, yeah, but
Sure about this? That's impossible!
boom.
you have your like speed up time. Okay, never mind.
I got him. I killed him.
I'm not listening!
There you go. I don't know what the Biolab secret is.
It's the lights. I thought.
Is it the no? Is it like the fact that it's a morgue? I don't.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're see-through, but we're not green,
gorgeous.
and that's okay.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there.
I just have to wonder, like,
Everyone who's
was it a
died is
morgue
stored.
when, like, before this
Probably
whole
not.
thing happened, or was the school just like, here's a dead body? It's like, I don't know.
Plot.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
The exact same words, actually.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
All right, hero.
I know.
9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights it should be
6
on
lights.
is...
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple.
That was cute.
Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
My man be simping.
That's right. It's the key to solving this mystery.
Cut back to episode like 1.
It's fine. It's fine.
When we introduce her
No!
to this Karma.
Psyche died first. Junko.
No, she wasn't. That's
second.
Mukuro. That's my theory. That's Mukuro.
Junko was second.
Is that exactly where the wounds were in the little diagram we just got? Where are my truth bullets? No, there's none coming out of her neck.
Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Let's recap all the sadness. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth, then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth.
Poor Sakura.
And then Mukuro was victim number 10 was Mukuro.
Wait, you gotta give me the bite-sized version.
Okay, number 1 was a little itty-bitty science.
Oh, there we go.
Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
Pulled out Mukuro's dead body. Bro, I got this part.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Yes, hero. That's what I'm saying.
Can we make it 11? Like, just real quick.
The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they
The
actually
mastermind's
killed
just
her.
like, I don't like Hifumi. We're getting rid of his body now.
And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them
I'd like to point out, you know, with your theory that Mukuro is Junko, literally just open up all the other bodies and just see who all the other bodies are, and whoever's missing, you would know. You know? No one just opened up the other doors and looked at all the other bodies.
Oh, it's cold in
Why
there.
doesn't the
I mean, yeah.
matter?
They're probably like, I'll deal with it in the
Including
trial.
Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been
Kyoko
10
and Makoto
deaths,
probably figured
but there
it
were
out.
only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less
It's
than
okay,
the number
Daniel.
of
Start from the
murders?
beginning, Hina.
The reason there are less bodies than murders.
Explanation is that, why would it take? Mastermind destroyed a body. No. Same person was killed twice, only 9 murders took place. I guess it's this one, but I don't think...
It's worded weird, but yeah.
Like,
What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered. And then murdered again.
Murdered and...
It's like you're putting this in such a weird
Murdered
way.
and murdered again. And
that's
again
the
and
case,
again. A deadly
could've been
murder
10
and a deadly
killings,
murder.
but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
is entirely
Could
plausible.
easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
Look at the measurements. They match up to
That's
Hifumi's
why the
perfectly.
body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the
The ultimate soldier.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else.
In his introduction, he
Come on.
says, "I am a soldier fighting night and day
Nice.
to destroy
Besides,
this meaningless
who could that
misconception."
someone else even have been?
Hey, can I just point out, today is December 7th.
Yes.
The episode that came out today, I made like 3 different jokes that were all accurate, like foreshadowing, and I was very impressed with myself.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth going through both this game and your own playthrough of it to see how many things you called, because, like,
There was, when the secrets came out, I made a joke about how Mondo's I killed someone.
I killed a man, and he did. And, like,
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries.
we get into the
first,
rec room
and that will
immediately, and I'm like,
become
oh, someone's
obvious.
dying in here. And it wasn't even that
yeah.
case, but like...
No, yeah. Or, like, you said
in
that
there.
Toko was a serial killer during, like, her
Did I
first
really?
free time event. Yeah. She was like, yeah, I don't really tell people this or something, and you're like, I've killed people or something.
Because Kyoko's
It's just,
totally
this is just a game that
delusional.
sets itself up for all those kind of things to accidentally happen, and it's so great when they do.
So good. Okay, what's my argument? That Kyoko's not insane? I guess I'm absorbing something.
I think what are we arguing?
Is this
Oh,
someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko
I'm gonna absorb
Enoshima?
that just to be safe.
Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada?
Here.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru?
Present.
Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever?
Loot Empire.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Let's go! I was so hesitant on that. Let's heckin' go.
so I think I can break the facade right now.
Junko.
I knew it was Junko immediately because I
Knew the
studied
measurements.
these women. I knew the measurements, but also I knew
Please don't
their
phrase it that
I knew
way.
their outfits really well, and the boots that the corpse was wearing are 100% Junko's.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh.
And so
Wasn't
I saw that and was
her
like, that's
fatal injury
Junko.
pretty similar
It's got
to
the nails, it's got the
Mukuro's?
boots, it's got the measurements. It's Junko. Rip. Did you just try to clear out the
remember what
text that
happened to
wasn't
her?
there?
Why you gotta call me out like this?
Boy.
I was like, it's otherwise. If it weren't for the blood and impalements, it'd be a...
She was
Good shot.
impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
And the similarities.
And like the only other people, if you think about it, that really died from a series of injuries was
Leon.
and that's it.
Yes.
Everyone else was one
And those
injury,
are
and
the
that was
only
it.
fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and
To
the
be
same.
fair, Sakura did get a series of injuries before she died.
I mean,
too.
yeah, but
let me
it's
see
like
if I have
2.
this straight.
It's not even gonna show
or
on
someone
camera.
going by
Don't do
that name was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Nice. Wait, no.
Then her body was kept in the
I don't know where I was
biolab
going with
for however
that.
long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
Which it was. I still stand by.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, 1 is still alive.
But who could it be?
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Monokuma was just having a ball
Who
over
is
there.
it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
You make it so hard sometimes, baby.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the
Question.
one who died.
Sure.
Does the real Junko and Mukuro actually have the same measurements? Or are the measurements for Junko's, like catalog in our handbook just what we were introduced to Junko
I'm
as?
gonna say let's keep going.
Because she was behind it all.
I honestly
like,
don't know if we get an answer to that, but I'm gonna say let's just keep going.
Gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive? The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But
How is Mukuro?
can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is
Am I gonna dance with
16th
Toko?
student.
No.
Nah, we're just gonna make our argument.
Okay. Gotcha.
The body you found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
I don't actually remember what we're
And
arguing
she's
here.
still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's
Oh,
body
no, I
was
see what
her.
we're, yeah.
So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
For that to be true, then that could.
Alright, let's shoot it down this time.
The body we...
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
No, it was Mukuro. Okay.
That's right. She made it look like Junko's... So the mastermind's true identity.
No.
I shot it!
No, well, okay, what did you literally just say?
It was. I have to absorb the fact that it was Mukuro.
No, you literally just said it wasn't Mukuro, which means that's the false statement.
no,
that
it
you have
was
to shoot
Mukuro.
down.
Wasn't Mukuro.
I have to absorb again, don't I? Wait, no.
Then she's
Shoot!
still alive?
I get where you're going. I think you're ahead of the game a little bit. I think you have to shoot Togo's first statement.
We're assuming Mukuro is the dead body right
Found
now.
in the garden. It
Because it-
wasn't Mukuro.
Oh!
Yeah. We're saying
Okay,
that Mukuro's
okay, gotcha,
body is
gotcha.
dead. Yeah.
That is also partially why I wanted to know if they actually had the same
body we found in
measurements
the
or not.
garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
Which, one more thing I want to point out. If you're the ultimate soldier, never lose a battle, you're not weighing 97 pounds or whatever.
Right, Kyoko?
You're gonna look more like Sakura.
She was 5 foot
It's-
6 inches
It's
tall
interesting.
and weighed
She's an
97
interesting
pounds.
character.
Her vitals were 31, 21, 32.
That's shockingly close to what I was like in middle school.
Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And
Middle
then there's
school.
the
These
matter
are
of
high
the Fenrir
schoolers.
tattoo. So there's
I
no
was not the
question
ultimate
it's her.
soldier when I was like 13.
Yeah, that's fair.
If Mukuro's not the mastermind, then
But yeah, you'll see a little bit. Her free time events give a little bit of insight into why she's the way she is.
Who?
Junko's free time event, Mukuro's.
There's only one person it could be.
Who's the
Oh,
mastermind?
I just gotta pick. What if I get it wrong? Do they vote me? Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, that is her.
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I'm the mastermind. I just wanted this to be
I
entertaining.
admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead,
would've loved it
Junko
if that
does
was the
seem to be
case.
the only
The
other
game's just like,
explanation.
Junko's the mastermind, and then Hiro's like, it was me!
I predicted that you'd all think this, so I set it up this
We
way.
saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
No. No body discovery announcement was made, even though it was Mukuro and she was dead.
If Junko were still alive,
No body
the death
discovery
we saw
announcement was
would have
made
to have been some kind
Until
of strain.
Chapter 5. The body discovery announcement technically wasn't a lie, if you think about it.
But but they didn't do it when they when three people discovered the body.
I know. I mean, Monokuma was cheating a little bit during Chapter 5. That's kind of what it was, but...
Now that you mention it,
What did he mention?
I gently placed my hand on her body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but
I also double checked and made sure she had like no thigh pulse either. Just to
she really is dead.
that was
Wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I could say
She
for
was
sure.
dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, The idea
This is
that
one
she's
where it's like,
still
keep up,
alive
Gabe.
must
We know
be
where you're going with this.
wrong.
Keep up with us.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
Trial over, I win.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Well, last time you said that, you tried to kill me.
Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that
I'm not
easy.
giving up hope.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way?
It's in all of our way. Help me!
Absolutely died.
You guys are gonna
Mukuro
die too.
Absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Everyone
Flip
turn
it
around.
180 degrees.
Everybody
Let's
turn
assume
around.
Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived?
I don't know. Why don't I have a flash?
I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it.
Why don't I have a minigame?
But still, if she were alive, could it be that Junko's not the one that died?
Yes.
It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely?
Yes.
Maybe she used some sort of trick.
Yes. All right, let's argue. Oh, perfect. This is much easier. Oh, that's a big word though. Rap.
It's a bit of a weird one.
No, I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
That was the joke.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Does it replaced with a D?
Replace!
Because it should be replacement if you want to get grammatically
It's
correct.
replacer!
Now
The
I
Japanese
understand.
game, it's like this wasn't
I
even
wanna
in
be
English.
replacer!
I'm already Junko.
That's it. What if she switched places
Makoto
with
was so
someone
excited.
else?
That's it!
I got it! And Junko's like,
That's
very
right.
good,
Before the
Makoto.
spears
Can
could
you
kill her,
say
she got someone to
replaced?
take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba,
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Makoto gets a little hyped
which
up
is why
during
the
this.
body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing.
You don't know anything
but
about anything.
that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched?
That's true.
When could they
Like, I have that
even
idea.
have done
But Junko's a famous model, right? Like, everybody knows what she looks like, for the most part. So it'd be very hard to disguise somebody else as her.
I mean, Makoto literally said, "You don't look like what I saw you as."
Right
Well,
when
yeah,
she
but
was,
I guess she
about to
justified
die?
that.
Yeah.
Like
Why
she
was
used some
Mukuro in
kind
on
of
it, though?
Ninja replacement technique?
But I guess that's gonna come up in like
Good point.
45 minutes, I'm
There's
sure.
just no way they could have switched like that.
We've been going for an hour and we
Maybe
haven't
the
even
whole
gotten done
idea
with
is
the
wrong.
who's the mastermind.
Yeah.
There has to be some way. I need to
Alright,
figure out how
yeah,
they could have
yeah.
switched.
Just at the beginning.
At the moment of death.
You have a flashback,
Places from the
and there's this
very
very, very
beginning.
brief frame where it's like, Just-
From the beginning?
let's talk about it from the beginning.
Yes, from the moment we first met.
The mastermind had to be in the control room, right? Because Monokuma shows up here.
If that's
Okay.
when they switched,
I mean, not here, but like, yeah. they
I
have
mean,
to
he
go.
shows up before everybody like
then
scatters
they wouldn't
again.
have had to switch at the moment of death, right?
And there were 15 people when we came into the first main hall.
After all, the one
So
we saw
Junko
at
was just
that
there
point
beforehand,
would've already
knocking
been
everyone out
Mukuro.
somehow as they showed up.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met
Wasn't Junko?
was actually Mukuro all along?
How? Where?
We'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
I knew who Sayaka was.
Except for, well, he didn't remember. Well, everyone knows. Everyone knows who they all are. They're all famous.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand,
I guess,
right?
like, makeup exists?
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation
Yeah,
or
like-
something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion. Exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
I'm just vibing.
Plus,
Thank goodness I
there
didn't
were
have to
the
figure that
fake
out, because
nails
Makoto would
found
have
on the
taken a long
hands of
time.
Mukuro's
You have to
body.
spell foundation.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
They're like, we worked hard on these sprites. Look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them.
She really did use foundation.
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Yeah, like, you could have just put makeup on. Is that what you're saying?
They're basically, yeah, she's basically like, it was kind of.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yes.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two
Yeah,
of them
I was gonna
were
say,
working
I'm trying to get to the end of this little bit, and then we'll probably end the
Mukuro,
episode.
the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong?
Baby.
Lost the will to fight back.
Remember the drawings that said the baby is sleeping?
The baby is sleeping.
Those are my
He's
favorite
just
parts of this
afraid.
game.
Afraid? What's that mean? Afraid?
I also want to point out one of the blackboards says something about secret beauty.
Oh.
Fear
It's like
is
she's
only
leaving little
possible
notes
where
for them
hope is
all on the
possible.
board.
I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept.
Aliens!
I knew it!
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
I'm waiting for like
Because
a
it's a
button
bunch
on
of
this
nonsense.
conversation.
Junko's
You know what
my
it is, I mean,
secret identity.
I think so.
Okay.
As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity. When did I do that?
Just now?
He still refused to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all at once. Doesn't matter. I've already figured it out.
Just say it.
He tried to hide Junko's identity.
The first time was during. Okay, so this is a weird thing. It's a little bit weird.
No, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
I'll let you figure it out.
I got it. I got it. Just calm down, okay? I got this.
Fine, I'm good.
Stop yelling at me.
Bro, I'm here. I'm chilling. I'm just.
I think
bopping
it's this
around.
one. Right? Because it's definitely this one. Shoot, I embarrassed myself.
It's a weird one.
Forget
It is
the
a very
fact that
weird
we're
one.
gonna
So
die.
what do you think?
Okay, interview DVD had everybody. Kyoko's account doesn't
We didn't.
matter.
For the record, we didn't see everyone on the interview DVD. We saw all of us that are still alive. We saw Sayaka.
We saw.
That was all it showed. We might have seen more, but that was all it showed.
I thought they just said that everybody did it. Biolab lights, Biolab secret, locker pocketbook, the notebook, master's handbook, photo of Kyoko Master, hidden room present, ultimate despair.
That's all that says. Is that it's multiple
I
people.
think it's this. It could be Mukuro's pro.
I'll let you try stuff for a little bit, and then
Could be
I'll
Mukuro's
try to-
profile. No. All right, ultimate despair is my next guess. This is great content.
No, it's good. This is the gameplay. You gotta try
Ultimate
stuff.
despair. Okay.
Okay, so
I have enough health. Like I can just run through the whole list.
So the first time was during our latest investigation. He tried to hide Junko's identity
by dressing up the body as Junko's.
No.
Okay.
The first I'm trying to think of how to give a hint without just telling you the answer. Trying to think what I can say.
Alright.
It's something that we did during our latest investigation that we might have seen Junko, but we didn't see Junko. If that makes sense.
The interview DVD? Group photo, that's it.
So that one's the other. There's two that he tried to hide Junko's identity. The second is the pictures.
Okay, the control room.
No.
I don't know, man.
Go back. Go back like 3 steps.
The tarp.
No.
He covered it. He hid the identity.
No.
The profile, ultimate despair, hidden room present. No. We
No.
can confirm it's not this one or this one.
Correct.
Or this one.
Correct.
This one's probably not it.
That's Hero's notebook.
Yeah. Pocketbook.
That's Kyoko's body.
Yes, we know that.
That's just the morgue. Those are just the lights. Those are the pictures.
Kyoko's account. The blow to the head were inflicted after death. That.
It's not that.
Okay.
Shoot.
It's this.
This sucks.
You
This
said
is
it.
so
You said
bad.
it earlier. And then you didn't click it, but you said it earlier.
I clicked on that.
You did.
This isn't important.
Correct. You clicked on that.
Clicked on that.
It's not the tarp. It's not the tarp.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna lose.
Look through all of them.
I'm gonna lose.
It's the DVD.
You told me it wasn't the DVD.
No, I didn't say that. I never said it was not the DVD.
I got it.
You just
While
told
I
me
was
that
in
was
the
the wrong
When did I
thing.
know?
Yeah, I was like, they showed everybody, and you were like, no.
Headmaster.
Yeah, I said no, they didn't show everybody.
But I was like, oh, but they implied that everybody.
Okay, well, I'm
did it.
bad at giving hints. I will be the first to admit that.
This is
But
a dumb answer.
this is important. No, this is important. The DVD play. You were watching people give it, and then
Yeah,
it turned off.
I remember. Because the headmaster was saying their names, and they had to.
Well, it was showing them.
Yeah,
all.
that's also.
And then Monokuma was like, "No more DVD."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Whoops. Let's just.
It's fine.
Let's just see if anything important happened.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video, and because you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you? Of course Junko would have had to show up. And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated.
I didn't get that clue very well.
It's
either.
like-
it's not worded well. It's not the only time they try to hide Junko's identity. Do you remember this one?
No.
Do you remember what this one is?
The tarp?
No.
They covered up the identity.
It was the one you picked
Alright,
that was too early.
Let me listen. It doesn't feel like it's in time with the music.
It's a bit weird. It's a bit wonky.
Monokuma, I'm gonna need you to give me better things to shoot than.
You have your special boy time.
I don't know how to do it.
It's like the button that you do for fast forward, I think.
What?
Or like I don't know.
Are you sure about this?
You only have one bullet left. You're running out of health, so you want to try to figure out what your special boy time is, probably. There you go.
I don't think that was the right one.
No, that was it. That was it. Now you don't have to do it with timing. You can just do it.
Positive?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You only have until your stars run out.
Oh,
yes.
gosh. Then start roaring more.
What do you want?
Oh, gosh.
You're good. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. You're good.
Are you sure about this?
Dang it. Alright, it's fine. We'll cut back to there. We'll cut back to there. It's fine.
No, I think I'm gonna quit.
I'm done. I'm done with this game.
It's very frustrating.
It is. No,
it's not. I hate this minigame.
This is a complaint that people have with Danganronpa, is just like, just let me. The whole point of it is the plot, is the murder mystery.
Yeah.
I don't want to play a stupid minigame.
And this isn't like done well. Like I don't follow the template.
The bullet time battle gets better in future games. Pretty much every other minigame goes downhill, but this one gets better, in my opinion.
I guess that's what I'm supposed to be reloading.
This is the only game where you have to worry about reloading, I will say that much. Future games, they don't give you a limited stock.
What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled
Hold on a
up.
second, baby.
But now you have, like, so much health, so it doesn't even really matter.
Say things. I'm speeding up, my guy.
What do you want?
There we go.
That's impossible!
You already used it. No, it was the one that you did earlier that I said that's part 2, not part 1. You're doing so good, Daniel. You got this. You're doing so good.
Are you sure about
You're
this?
so good.
That's impossible!
Look at everyone.
This should
Yay.
prove it.
We did it. We did it. Everything's so good.
This is really taking away from my experience.
I
of the
understand
final
that.
round.
That's why I'm trying to
The
keep it
video wasn't
positive.
the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing.
I legit
with
almost
this
had an
group
anxiety
photo.
attack during the final trial of a different game, so like,
I noticed it
I
just
feel
a
that.
little while ago. When we were all comparing the photos we got, in all the photos, there's a certain similarity,
Which,
an unusual circumstance.
to be fair, I thought was just a coincidence in the first one because Taka's so just like
What's so
Taka.
unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. Let's look at them all again. Leon's flirting.
You got to admit, it's
Chihiro's chatting.
It's kind of impressive to get the water one.
Yeah. The unusual circumstances.
What buttons?
I got it.
I was pressing things, I promise.
The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Taka didn't move between the last two.
Yeah.
He opened one of his eyes.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in
Having fun?
every single picture. And
vibing.
on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all
Look at
that in
look at the
mind,
picture. Have you
there's
seen the
no
picture
doubt
yet? Let's look at it
the girl
again.
whose face is hidden here
just saying.
is the real
Why is Fumi
Junko.
holding the camera?
Hey, why don't we? It's implied that he's like taking a picture through a mirror or something.
Which is why you
Or he's
had to
taking the
have
picture of you
pictures that
taking the
didn't
picture.
show
I
her
don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what I thought.
Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly
Chihiro's so
revealed
cute.
that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that
Okay,
we
I'm just gonna
knew.
call it here.
Xanadu.
Xanadu. I'm just gonna call it here.
Okay, it's been a
we
heck
need,
of a long
to,
episode.
we need to get a new episode going.
So we'll see you later.
But more trial. Probably 2 more, maybe 3 more. We'll see. Thanks for watching.
Okay, bye.